Got all my stuff going. The thing I don't have going. Photo or painting? That's the question, Will Duffy. You can go on and on about how round the earth is and how round it is and how much you see the sun. This isn't about flat earth or round earth. This is about the size of the geography. This is about more land. This is about why am I seeing that at a distance where there's supposed to be a curvature of 26,000 miles obstructing it? And how do holograms or illusions of the city skyline reappear exactly the way I would see it if the earth was flat? And do me a little demonstration of, like, I don't know, a dry ice on a miniature skyline and how it'll reflect exactly where it is off the sky, bounce off vertically as if it was a flat plane, but you see it through a mirror reflection of the atmosphere. Do it. Not with a cartoon. Do it. You need to debate me on the August 23rd, if my schedule permits. And it doesn't end until you actually debate me. Okay? And I got a little glass bowl, and there's going to be all sorts of little experiments that we're going to do in the debate. Little miniature things. I decide when it's over. You don't understand. You guys all ran off with my talking points, twisted them, made up your own points, tried to say what he's saying is this. I never said it was azimuthal map. No point did I ever say that flat Earth was the azimuthal map. It's not what this is about. It's about them saying images that are clearly CGI in paintings and now being created at a rapid rate by AI image generator technology are actual photos taken of the Earth out in space by satellites. And I woke up a bunch of people and it's never gonna catch on them anymore. Duffy will chicken out. There's only one debate anybody wants to see. And that's me and you. That's it. Nobody else. I'm having a beer. I just started this channel again. You got a problem with that? I pulled a tumor out of my middle ear. Nobody wants to talk about that. I forgive you. What it is forgiveness. People are like, oh, I got a real hard time stuffiness, by the way. I got a lot of dust in this old house. I don't want to forgive. I'm never going to forget, and you hold on to it. It's like forgiveness is it's compassion for the lesser. Misguided. The ones that you know who got a hold of before our Creator. Really annoying. I don't have anybody like Jaron who's like, you know, the ultimate flat earther. Right? The ultimate flat earther. Huge channel, all these people out of nowhere. Meets me, nobody knows him. I'm gonna be a flat earth superstar. You join me? Never met him, don't know who he is. And he becomes this superstar, and I said, oh, this is all staged. He's a crisis actor. He's there to be like, you type in, looking for me, he shows up. And he's like, this must be the guy that I heard about, and then you go follow this guy, and that was the goal, so he can tank it. And he tanked it. And I said he would do all that in 2015. Then he tried to say I was unstable and paranoid. Well, Jaron, you did it. So I'm just smart. You didn't fool me. You fooled them. I don't know, like 250,000 or whoever follow you. It's not going away. You could take a glass bowl, okay, and then just do like a little rotating, and then it'll just make a light on the edge of the bowl. There's so many things that you don't know about light and reflection and refraction and artificial suns and green screens and all these accusations. And regardless, photo or painting. That's what this is about. And it's about me in control of my subject, the flat earth. Me. I control my work. You don't. You've tried, and you've tried to create these protocols and these controls that are like, that's not what I'm saying. It's not what, that doesn't prove anything. And you could do this, and you could fake that. Where's your money come from? You're a flat earth nut bar is what you are, Will Duffy. You're a flat earth, obsessed flat earth nut bar. You're a flat earth crazy. You made a round earth test channel. Said you got your own mic. You got Candace Owens producer, bro. Stop playing these games like you put up your money. Come on. God. Jeff Goldblum's a good actor too. You know what I mean? Donald Trump's like, he really got assassinated. Attempted assassination. Saw him in the ring. Copyright Math Powerland, all this, okay? Keep fucking ripping me off. And the worst part of it is that they go out, they make millions or billions off of me. You watch it all the time. You watch it all the time. Okay? They suck. They suck. I mean, I'm keeping this economy rolling. I'm like the opposite of Trump. Trump is like, everybody's gonna pay more until you guys actually make something. And I'm like, I'm gonna say something, and that's just gonna be copied and turned into like objects and tools and resorts and books and movies and debates and purchases of equipment and tools. Well, I got to get on that and prove this guy, or I got to spread that idea. Or I'm going to take that. He's got everybody's ear. I got to, it's so funny because I had a tumor in my ear. My middle, I pulled it out. He got shot in his ear. He got shot. He got shot in his right ear. You got your right ear and your left ear, right? It's a uni ear. It's the same ears of the same party. Okay? It's like it's two ears. We're the same. He's almost like, I could keep wrecking this economy because math's got this. No matter what, this guy is just going to make things happen just with his mouth. He's going to provoke somebody to go out and start a business, or provoke somebody to prove something wrong or prove some corrupt. I just don't like the idea that there's a witch that's about to boil kids again. I don't want to bring it up because it's like the person's like one doorknob away from I didn't want to be here, and I wasn't given protections by somebody I really loved to be here, and I'm trying to make the best I can. And you want to support me? Pay me a royalty. That'd be nice. And then remix this and make a track. That'd be great. But you have to let me know. I don't know if I want this. No. to. Would you permit me to do that? With your permission. I can't remember. Never did you think? Fucking Chinese fucking. Then I got a rat. favorites. Get some clay. Let's play. Bring in the ascot back. Bring in clay back. You are beautiful. And you put 10,000 hours into anything you don't know, and you come out a winner. Or not. I mean, just, sooner or later give up. If you suck at something. Talk to you in a bit. I don't like how no one's talking to me all day. No one's talking to me all day, and then just before I stream, everybody wants to talk to me. Hey buddy, not now. No, that's recording. Hey. That's recording. I have to shut it off because I'm not sure. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. I'll be back with part 2. I forgot you guys were like still there. I'm gonna be there in a bit. Talk to you in a bit. Part 2. Get some clay, power clay at proton.me, ccmathpowerland@gmail.com for photo or painting shirts or art prints of the way it really looks. And Will Duffy, I'm waiting for you. I left my phone number on your YouTube video, but it's just me and you, bro. You're not bringing in a bunch of clowns.